Favorite style?
Favorite style?
Well, big guy, little guy, two little guys, two big guys.
I think what sets a tag team is just two guys who are alike after the same goal. One thing I'll agree with Jerry about is tag teams need to look alike, and they need to look like they have sort of the same background, same intentions of why they got into wrestling. Which is, well, you've told that.
Something like that.
Oh, I've said it to you before. I was going to say. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to break your stride there.
Chop them.
Yeah. But that's my definition of a tag. And also, that they have to mesh well personally. And you can almost tell if a tag team just does not click just by how they work with each other in the ring.
Sure. Any favorites on a big level, international?
Tully and Arn.
Good call.
Yeah. Words can't describe how awesome of a tag team they are.
Right.
Probably my second favorite.
Yeah.
They busted
Tully
Blanchard and
Arn
Anderson. Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, and if you don't know,
the Brain Busters.
why don't you know?
Yeah.
Two members of the Four Horsemen.
Right. Locally?
Locally. Considering tag team wrestling is a forgotten art in this area, and again, I'm going to sound partial here, but the Dog River Boys were
Sure.
an awesome tag team.
Yeah.
Because of all of what they brought to the table.
And who are the Dog River Boys?
You had
fans watching.
Yeah, I'm going there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You're taking us a little too serious.
People are losing interest.
Over
I don't even know who's talking about.
The Dog River Boys in the GSW days were, of course, Ricky Roberts, Aeon Flex, and Marcel Pringle.
Oh, okay. Now
I mean, you had the two really good heels in Ricky Roberts and Aeon Flex, and plus with the kooky, sideshow, the whole kung fu action out on the ringside of Marcel Pringle with the Pringle strut. I mean, it really brought two things to the table when you saw them, and I mean, they were, in my opinion, when they were together, the total package of the tag team.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead
and aside, of course, from Merc and Cyrus, they also bring a lot to the table.
I'll go ahead and say that Altar Boy Luke and I would have won that match in Gulf South Wrestling had Marcel Pringle not interfered.
Yeah, I know you talk about that all the time. Like every time I come over here, you're like,
this guy loses sleep over.
I'm like, hey Jerry, you want to go eat lunch? You're like, no.
Luke and I could have went on a national level and become a great tag team.
No, you're
that
always
just nipped it in the bud.
I'm always like, hey Jerry, you want to go to Backyard Burger? And you're like, I don't feel like Backyard Burger. I'm like, why not, man? What's got you? Why are you blue? And he's like, that match. And I'm like, oh yeah, that nobody cares about.
That took Jerry's spot of going to Wrestling Society X and getting eaten by piranhas. So
could have been a contender.
You could have.
A Matt Classic.
Of course, he dropped me on my head like 2 weeks before.
Yeah, you took a burning hammer.
It was brutal.
Yeah, not a good idea.
So,
all right, tag teams. Anything else anybody would like to add?
Some other greats internationally.
Laugh and Mortis.
Rock and Roll Express.
Kind of local.
Yeah, Robert Gibson is from Pensacola. He was on the last Ultimate show. Helped train me. Had a hand in my training.
Another local tag team, the Black Sheep. Bobby Dahl and Danny Rowland.
They were excellent.
Good in their day.
Yeah.
National level, the New Age Outlaws were a great tag team.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Brian.
The Dudleys.
Which dances with and Big Dick, right?
And Big Dick Dudley was the sign guy.
Dances, yeah.
Not Bubba Ray Diva.
Not Bubba, yeah.
They've held like every tag belt there is.
We're talking slutty Dudley.
I better watch my mouth. They're in Florida now, so I mean, it's an 8-hour drive to home.
Well, all right. Well, we'll go on to the next one, which is best technical. So everybody think about that.
Good topic.
Yeah, great topic. I don't know who came up with that one. We'll be back.